Atlanta, you're listening to the Abbie Knights Morning Show, the number one party show in the city.
I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, number one desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, number one desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got change to throw, I don't care about no gold. Better, so much better, flipping incredible. Always on the show so they know that I still got.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. We're back with the crew. It's myself, Abbie Knights, DJ Cadence, DJ Rhea, and Jenny Ruby. How y'all doing this morning?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm
Probably
great.
still lit from yesterday. I mean, not for real though. Look, good clothes. I really got my makeup on last night.
Hey.
I tried to like
The life of the
make it look good
DJs.
for y'all.
Oh, you
have the same
recycled
makeup
your
on
makeup?
from last night. Good for you. Because I woke up early trying to do mine, and I just gave up halfway. That's why I have this hat
Yeah,
on
girl.
so low.
No, this is from yesterday. You know I hardly wear makeup on the show. Like I have a full cat eye on. You see what's going on here? Like this is still from yesterday.
No, you're opposite. I have nothing
I got-
on my eyes right now. Absolutely nothing. So good for you.
I forgot to take it off. I fell asleep in my chair like this.
Oh my God. Where'd
Mouth
you go last
open and
night?
all?
Where'd you go? Everywhere.
We went to catch steak, then we went to Pergola, then we went to Stafford Room, and then I don't even know.
You don't even know.
No.
You were just there. Okay.
I was present. I almost thought I lost my phone for real. I came home, I went crazy looking for it this morning.
Hey, you got there though. You got back home, so that's,
I'm
that's what's
okay.
important.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Still
And
early, it's fine.
you made it. You look cute. It's okay. The recycled makeup is working for you. The little touch
No,
up
it
was
is
cute.
not, guys. It's not okay. Do not promote that. That's okay. No, but you look
Wow,
good. It's fine.
Jenny.
Love you guys. Thanks.
Wow, this is how we're starting out today. Well, Rhea, something you'll be really happy about. Look who was number one on the charts this week.
Yes.
Her baby daddies is
See that?
Oh.
Wait for you. You're waiting for me. I know.
Hey.
Big congratulations to Future for being number one on multiple charts, top 200 and the Hot 100. That's really dope. He came out swinging for the fences with this one. Cadence, you were jamming out to it before we hopped on air. What are your thoughts on the album?
Album's super dope, but you know I'm a little partial because Future's in my, I wouldn't say all time top five, but new generation, you know, the newer people, he's in my top five. So he really can't do no wrong to me as far as I'm concerned for the most part. So, but it's a dope album. It's really good. Got a lot of good concepts on it. I'm in it.
Yeah, well, we already know Migos is like top 3 for you. So I was trying to figure out where Future was landing on that.
Hey, I didn't say Migos was top 3 like groups. That's what I meant. Not like all time rappers or nothing like that.
No.
But as far as groups, you'd be hard pressed to find a team. If you was to do a versus with them against them, you'd be hard pressed to find because they got a lot of songs.
They do. I like both of them.
Yeah, me too. They have a lot of songs. I didn't
Both
even
of them do,
realize how
yeah.
many songs they have.
And
They
you
have
would
a lot.
forget. You would forget them
Yes.
until they pulled them out, and you'd be like, "Oh, damn, I
Yes.
forgot about that song." You know, that's 'cause
Who would
we
go
were
good?
so fast.
Who would go good against Migos? Versus.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That's a good
'Cause
question.
I would love
Good
to
question.
see Migos up there.
Yeah,
Right?
I would
That's a
love
good
to see them up there.
question. Who would it
They
be,
would-
guys?
they would be dope.
They would go good against each other.
Yeah.
For real.
That would be dope.
Bruh.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
It's
Who
just
is the
yeah, that
leader?
sounds good. That sounds good. I mean,
Question
listen,
of the
y'all
day
listen.
right there.
Y'all tuning in right now. We want to hear from you. Hit us up. Let us know. We're at Talks Radio, TAKS Radio on all social websites. Who do you think are the top 5 rappers of all time, hip hop groups, or I don't know, solo groups? What do you guys want to do?
I would say solos. I think solos is.
Okay, so
but,
top 5 hip hop
Yeah,
artists
'cause
of
what
all
other
time.
what other group is there?
Yeah, there's not a whole.
There
lot
used to be
'cause you
groups
gotta go
back in the day, but like, yeah, a lot of them now
Want their own money?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you go
you'd be hard
individual,
pressed.
like-
People don't even want to be groups no more. They all want to be superstars
Solo.
by themselves.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
the Migos are still together because they're also
I know,
talented.
same here.
And,
But they're family
you know,
though,
and
so that's good.
yeah,
They are
that's
family.
True. Yeah.
So I'm sure that makes
So
it
there's
easier.
that.
Yeah. They ain't breaking up, even if they wanted to. So.
Yeah, still got to see me every year for Thanksgiving, so we might as well just make music and get paid.
And get paid while we're at it, right? Well, the good thing about it is even if they don't like each other, they're still related. So there's no way around that. Did anybody get a chance to catch the blood moon?
No, I wish I did. Is
My
that what
friends
is causing
texted
all
me
this
about
chaos?
it, but I couldn't see it.
That's what's causing all this chaos this week?
Well, I think a portion
that's
of the
why
chaos.
I broke all this stuff in my house. I sprained my ankle yesterday. Like it's
No.
been chaotic.
What?
I hope retrograde and all this crap is over. I'm over it.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know that stuff
Glass,
too
I
well,
broke
but I know
glass.
that I had a really chaotic this week has just been crazy.
it's been a lot. I think I don't know what's going on, but I'm over it too, Rhea. For everybody out there
I'm
listening,
the only one
obviously.
that had a good week this week.
I mean,
know,
Oh,
woke up all
look at
smiley.
Cadence. He all sunny and smiling.
He's glow. Who you been hanging
You
with
must have
this
got
week?
some. What you been doing last night?
What you doing?
Well, I did a lot of stuff this week. I DJ'd all week, so that was pretty cool. I haven't DJ'd like a full week in a long time, so just had a lot of fun. I DJ'd at a strip club. I DJ'd at a regular club. I DJ'd
Ooh,
at
how
a
was the strip
throwback
club?
party. I DJ'd a throwback party from the 90s and 2000s, and we all dressed up. We had big, like, 4XL tees on, and, you know.
Oh,
did
Lord.
a little-
You didn't
oh,
send
it
us
was-
any pictures, Cadence?
Right.
Yeah, I got some. I'm going to put them in this.
You ain't put
Wait,
it
tell
in
me
the
about the
group
strip
chat?
club. I want to know about the strip club. How's that?
Strip club was
poppin'?
all right. It was all right. You know, I'm a little partial, so I always tell people my story about the first time I went to Magic City and all them places like that. So it's a little hard for me when I go to strip clubs. It's hard for me. it's a little hard
But
for me to have a good time at strip clubs anymore. I
Why?
just go for the music
He
for the most
laughing
part.
at his own jokes. I get that. He said it's a little hard for me. It was hard for me.
Oh,
Oh
man.
wow.
No,
That's
but
good.
It's just hard because I've been going for a long time. You know, a lot of my friends were strippers and stuff. So I hear all the games and I know all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and stuff. So it's just, to me, I always went for music a lot of times anyways, just to hear the new music and stuff that was going on.
Strip
So,
club music hits different.
Yes, it
100%.
does, honey.
100%.
It does.
Especially in the
Yeah,
South.
I'm trying to DJ Wonderland up here, Jenny. You know what I'm talking about? I said,
Yes,
Hey.
I do.
I'm bringing booby trap up here.
Oh, yes.
I want that old school Jeezy.
Old school Jeezy. Oh my
Hey.
God. Hey.
If I was a stripper, I'd have an old school Jeezy song.
Oh yeah. What would be your turn up song as a stripper?
I don't even know. Just a lot of Jeezy.
She's like,
There's a lot of Jeezy stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Future diamond,
Oh,
diamonds
Jeezy.
on me dancing.
oh, that's sexy.
Diamond,
That's
Hey.
very.
diamonds on me dancing. Ooh, yes.
Hey.
And I'll be thinking about Future wearing diamonds for him.
This just went so many different directions. Anyway, going back real quick to the blood moon. For those of you that don't know,
I forgot we were talking about this.
the lunar eclipse occurs when the sun, earth, and moon align and the moon passes into the earth's shadow. So if you guys didn't get a chance to check that out, there's always Google. But it was supposed to be a really cool occurrence that happens very rarely. I'm trying to keep myself together over here today. There's a lot going on in the world this week. I wanted to see if you guys have heard about this whole fentanyl craze that's happening right now and
No,
the amount
what?
of deaths that are happening because of it. I mean, apparently they're cutting drugs with it.
What's fentanyl?
It's
What do you do with it?
Deadly.
What do you do with it? Is it like a painkiller or relaxer? Like,
No, well, you know what? We're gonna go to handy dandy Google because I really don't want to misinform the people. So
fentanyl is with a PH, correct? Not an F?
it is with an F.
Oh.
I'm like, what? Okay, so fentanyl, people, is
You're
a
thinking of Philippines.
it is considered a narcotic and it can treat severe pain. It's a controlled substance that's high risk for addiction and dependence. It can cause respiratory distress and death when taken in high doses or when combined with other substances, especially alcohol or illicit drugs such as heroin or cocaine. So there's been a big thing
Coke.
with fentanyl for quite some time now, where I've been hearing a lot about it. Actually, a close friend of mine lost a relative who had taken something, didn't realize that there was fentanyl in it. And I didn't know what you guys' thoughts were. So it is a synthetic opioid, and it's 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. It's odorless, tasteless, it's potent, inexpensive, and profitable. So apparently, because of this, dealers often use fentanyl to make prescription pills such as oxycodone, Percocet, and Xanax. So for those of you out there that are not aware, I would, urge people to use cautions. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. The economy is down. It is, according to the statistics, it's often mixed with heroin, marijuana, cocaine, and meth. So, just a forewarning to everybody out there.
Leave my weed alone. I don't know, man. That just made me upset.
And it's odorless and tasteless.
Man.
Not good.
I mean, if you look at the statistics, fentanyl-related deaths in ages 14 to 18 grew by 169% in 2020. And 77% of all adolescent overdose deaths in 2021 were associated with fentanyl as well. Fentanyl kills more Americans under 50 than any other cause of death.
Whoa.
And apparently teens are the age group most affected by this particular drug. So people out there, please be very careful. This is nothing to play with. Like I said, someone I know lost a relative to this. It's a very serious drug, nothing to be taken lightly. So I definitely urge people to use caution when it comes to your party methods or habits or whatever it is you're into.
Down with dope.
Yeah, one of my good friends actually passed away from. Yeah, it was last year. So.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. Speaking of crazy, what is going on in New York, y'all?
I don't know what is.
What, the shooting?
How did you not hear about this? At a supermarket.
Buffalo, that's Buffalo. That's really not.
She said because that's Buffalo.
That ain't. We don't consider that.
First of all,
that's Buffalo.
For the rest of the world, New York is New York, okay? We're not talking Brooklyn, boroughs, the Bronx, all that.
When I saw that, I was like, nah, this is not happening. And I thought it was like New York City. And then I was like, oh, it's Buffalo. That's not.
Yeah, but still, even
Buffalo is ghetto. No offense. Buffalo's a little ghetto.
How about him just walking away untouched, unharmed?
My whole thing is, did you see how calm they were in apprehending him?
Bad words on it.
Exactly. They were so calm, yet alone you have this dude getting up on Dave Chappelle, walking away with 2 left arms. Like, he was untouched, this man, and killed everybody. They said it was racially motivated as well. So
100% on his gun. It says, you know what I'm saying?
The
on
N-word?
The front of his gun. So if he doesn't have a motive, he has to go to jail. It says it on the tip of his gun.
That's crazy. Because if it was the other way around, this man would have been dead.
Come
on the floor.
People of color
shot him on live television if that was the case. If he was black, 100%. If he was a minority, they would have
he would have made.
Yeah, no,
that's
television.
crazy.
People of color, especially, you're talking about just a minor traffic stop, get treated with a lot of force, a lot of aggression. There's multiple cop cars, sometimes up to 8 to 10 police officers. And you're over here apprehending somebody that just literally live streamed murdering 10 people, just opening fire just randomly, and you're just gonna seemingly just casually arrest the guy? Did they feed him on his way there too? I don't know. I'm so confused.
I can't take it.
They probably stopped at McDonald's on their way back and asked him what he wanted. 100%.
It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me anymore.
It's so sad that it doesn't surprise you. You know what I mean?
That's the saddest part.
The fact that this is not surprising.
You automatically assume that it's a young white male, and then you automatically assume that it's going to be something about some racial issue. That's usually what a lot of that stuff is about, or being bullied, one or the other. So and you usually assume that he's going to get that he's got. I didn't think he was dead. They were like, oh, we're not going to say his name on TV. I didn't think he was dead. I didn't know the whole story, until later on to find out how he was picked up and everything like that. But it's not surprising, and it's the way that America has always been, But if he was a black male, he would have been dead, no doubt about it.
This man pled not guilty
I can't.
on all counts.
He has on the front of the tip of his gun. Like, it says it on the tip of his gun. Like,
makes no
if
sense.
that automatically doesn't send him to jail before the motive aspect, besides actually shooting and killing these people, I don't understand. And this is in front of our faces in black and white, you understand, and the media, and it's going to be a whole thing. And 100%, he'll probably walk away or get like not even a year in jail. Like, that's the sick part about it. You can like steal money from someone and be locked up for years, like with a money situation. You can kill somebody and then less than a year be out on the street walking and be 100% back to your life almost.
If you're white.
It's sick. Yes.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't play in the favor of minorities. I just sending our condolences out to, you know, any families that lost loved ones in these. I mean, I don't know. I find it just so disgusting that this is even a thing that keeps happening. I'm really at a loss for words. But sticking on the whole legal side of things, Young Thug was denied bail. He's considered a flight risk. Have you guys been keeping up with this story and what's going on with Gunna? I mean, really, let's talk about this real quick, though, guys, okay? Because obviously YSL here in Atlanta is a big deal. Everybody's talking about this now.
And Lil Keed passed away, but it has nothing to do with
and he was only 24, so rest in peace, Lil Keed.
I know.
What was the cause? Do you guys know?
I think it was something with, it was health.
Yes, it's health.
It was health related.
I think he had a liver issue, I believe, and something with his pancreas or something, or liver. But I think that's what they were saying.
Only 24.
Wow, that's so
crazy.
Sad. That is crazy. Wow, I don't even know what to say anymore at this point. I mean, there's so much going on, and obviously they both, I think, Young Thug and Gunna must have both still been in jail while this happened. So they probably didn't even get to pay their respects.
Yeah, it happened like 2 days ago.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So apparently there's 26 people being tried for this that were indicted on 56 counts of gang activity, RICO, possession of illegal substances with intent to distribute, possession of firearms associated with criminal street gang activity, and participating in criminal activity. I don't really... What are you guys' thoughts on this?
I don't even know the actual case. Yeah,
I saw Young
or
Thug's
whatever
dad.
The situation. Did they shot somebody? What was the whole situation? I just know that the list was insane, like of the people that they were indicting or the gangs they were going after. And I was just like, wait, what?
Supposedly, allegedly, according to what we've been seeing in the headlines, Young Thug gave the okay to stab. Have none of you guys been keeping up with this at all?
YFN Lucci.
Well, tell the people, Abbie. What if the people haven't? Tell the people.
It was YFN Lucci, and they've been going at it back and forth for a while. So it's a mess. It's a complete mess. The thing about a RICO case is this ain't like something that you did one time. This is something they've been building this case up since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So is RICO a person or is RICO the name of it? That's what you
No, so
RICO
is racketeer influenced and corrupt organizations.
So it's like
it's an act.
It was first made for they couldn't get the big mobsters back in the day in trouble because they wasn't doing nothing. They tell somebody else to go do it, and then so it's like my hands are clean. So they came up with the RICO Act, which first was done from the Fed, so that way you could actually incorporate everybody as an organization to say that this gang, this mob entity, everything is an actual corporation. So that's how they can get all these things kind of lined up and say that you did it. So 2015, that's a long time. That's a lot of stuff, and they've been listening to phone calls. They've been, just building all of this stuff up. So
it's like a plethora of charges.
It's a lot.
In order to get a RICO charge.
That Metro Boomin was talking about when he had spoke on it. It's sad because there's the other end of it because even they have the gangs, they have all this other stuff, but now they're actually using these guys' lyrics against them. I don't know what you guys think about that, or what if it's good, if it's bad. But the crazy thing is, and if you think about it, all these big corporations, organizations, all these people are making money off of this. All the same people that have them spitting these lyrics and doing all this, they're making money off of this. And the fact that they're making money off of it, now when the tables flip and the tables turn, what happens? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, but they're using their lyrics against them. Like,
I know.
Rhea, you
I
did
just
call it
wonder
though.
where the
You did call
I
it like
told
2 weeks
you.
ago.
And no, listen, I got some people on the inside, so I'm just letting you know. I heard it straight from the inside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what do you guys do? They're like, our job's way easier. We just sit here and listen to phone calls and go on social media. Like, they have special teams and forces that socially just deal with social media. And how it works half the time, too, is you get in trouble, say you're a hacker or something like that, and then they say, hey, listen, you can go to jail for like 50 years because you hacked all this stuff, or you could work for us and you cannot go to jail and you just, get all the bad guys. And a lot of times half these, like, they got some of the best hackers because it's either do you want to go to jail or do you want to help hack?
One or the other. That's crazy. We'll keep you guys posted as the case continues to develop, but I have a feeling this is going to be a long, drawn out case. There's a lot of heat behind it and a lot of evidence apparently. So we'll keep you guys posted on any new updates. Can we talk about DJ Will for a quick second?
Oh my
Shouting
God.
out Nicki
Will,
Minaj.
I love you.
Shout
You're
out.
my fan, but Will.
Shout out to
I was
Nicki
there
Minaj
that
in the
night. What are you
building.
doing?
Pew, 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 pew. Shout out to Nicki Minaj in the building. Hey, I love Offset
I heard
though.
him yelling that, by the way, that night at the club, but I didn't know. I didn't hear Cardi grab the mic. I didn't see that part. I saw that later, but I heard him screaming Nicki Minaj. Like, do we have a problem? I'm like, why is he playing that? Because I was like, isn't that Cardi being her boo right there?
He didn't see her. He didn't see her. He said that he was
and
told
mind you,
that-
he wasn't DJing the whole night. He just got on for like 5 minutes. Like, Reach was DJing. He got on for like 5 minutes to DJ a set for them when they came in and up. So I'm just like, how do you DJ a set for them and you playing Nicki Minaj with Quavo? Like,
was he confused? Like, he said he was told the wrong thing, right?
His story makes no sense to me because he said that somebody gave him a piece of paper and told him who it was, but then he played the wrong song anyways.
Exactly.
So it just doesn't make any sense what he's saying and how it all happened. I think that he meant to say Cardi and he said Nicki on accident, and he should have just owned it and just said.
But he was playing a Nicki song.
Yeah. But he was playing a Nicki song too, and that's why it was. Do we have a problem?
Hey,
so that's why I was like,
my favorite
gang stuff. I didn't hear that part, but
it was Offset's reaction. He pulling the glasses down. He was looking around. And, shout out to Nicki Minaj.
It said it on the flyer all night long. Offset. So why would Nicki be there? Like, no offense. Like, she's from New York. She might pop up. You know what I'm saying? But it says Offset. So, of course, his boo is going to be coming with him.
Yeah, exactly.
My
rule has always been when people are in the room and you're doing shout outs, I need to physically see you before I do a shout out, regardless of what
I say, where are they?
I
ask them. Whenever someone says something to me, I go, where are they?
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Who they with?
I thought that was just natural. I didn't know that wasn't something that everybody would do. Because normally you're in the booth and you're working, you're DJing, somebody taps you on the shoulder, hey, such and such is here. Okay, so where are they? If you're saying they're here, let me see them, and then physically, and then confirm it and all that. But just such and such, that's just
right. Are they in the parking lot? Are they in the bathroom? Where they at?
Yeah,
exactly. They're coming tonight. Did they walk in? Are they upstairs at a table? Where they at?
Yeah, but then it was kind of crazy though too, because the song that he chose to play by Nicki, knowing the history of Nicki and Cardi, it was, I don't know, man, it was just messy. And that apology he issued publicly,
the apology made it worse.
What did he say? I didn't hear the apology yet.
I didn't hear the apology either.
It was this long, drawn-out explanation about how somebody else handed him the information and how his view was obstructed from the booth and he couldn't. Yeah, exactly. The violins playing. It was a lot of that for like 2 minutes.
Nah.
Yeah, I just kept reading comments.
I turned it off in the middle. I
was like,
oh. I didn't know it was even 2 minutes. I couldn't get all the way through it. It started sounding too scripted and all that, and it didn't sound real.
And he read it. And that's where people were clowning him, is like, yo, you had to write that down, an apology? Like, you couldn't just apologize? Like, based on what it was crazy.
Somebody probably wrote it for him, or some PR person or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baby mama wrote that. It wasn't no
I feel bad, Will. I feel bad for you, Will.
Yeah.
But we still love you. He's still a dope DJ, but
Yeah, he's a dope DJ.
Bet you he won't make that mistake
That's
again.
the second time. He had a bad situation with the when we were doing the verses back in the day. Also online, he was live streaming and like he was smoking hookah in the background, and his wife came in the picture, and they started arguing and everything in the background. And this is like one of the big, like when they first locked everybody up. So it was like Tony Neal, and it was him and DJ Envy, and all put it together. So it was like one of them big things where there was like 3-4 million people watching this, you know. So I was like, so as soon as it popped up and we seen it in the retreat or in our little website thing, it was like, man, oh no, here we go again. So,
oh my God.
It's funny, but it's not at the same time.
DJ, it's got to be professional, man. I know we out there having a good time, and we are the life of the party when you rocking it, but man, you have got to remember you are doing your job, and it's for you to be professional at what you do.
Right.
So,
you still have a responsibility
DJs.
to hold yourself accountable for the information you're putting out there, because
Woo,
shout out to Cardi B and Offset. You know Cardi. Hey, money and success has not changed that girl one bit. I love her because she is what you see is what you get.
I love her.
Me too.
We love you, Cardi.
So, listen, I'm sure you guys will like the question of the day today. It's not a brain teaser, but I thought this was interesting. Do you guys wash your your loofahs?
Thank God.
My head
I throw them away.
At this point
Why?
of the day.
No, so I was reading up on all these statistics, right, which I thought were kind of funny, which is kind of our topic of the day today. And people were talking about, do you wash your loofah? And the whole reasoning behind it is, but when you take a shower, you're clean. So why would you need to wash it? And I just throw mine away.
Yeah, I throw it away when it gets all like,
when you're done,
it starts to
goodbye,
expand.
Right, and you just get another one. I thought that was crazy. How often do you guys wash your sheets, Cadence?
Probably.
He lying. He lying. Look at him. Look at him.
Nah, I'm trying to think. Cause sometimes it just depends if they need to be changed or not.
Mine's once a week.
Yeah.
Maybe once a week though.
That's the good answer. Rhea says once a week. He goes, yeah, mine too. So.
I wash my pillowcases way more than I wash my actual sheets, though.
Yeah, pillowcases 100%, because
Yeah, just
hair.
I'm always doing
makeup.
laundry. I have laundry in my apartment, so like literally my building.
The night. I feel you.
Yeah. So you stay doing laundry. So
stay doing laundry, like literally all the time.
I hate doing it.
The question really is
love doing laundry.
How often should you wash your bed sheets? Technically, it should be every week. A majority of women, according to surveys, wash their sheets about every 2 weeks or so. However, according to a 1,000-person survey conducted by a bedding reviewer mattress advisor, the majority of people change their sheets every 24.4 days.
Oh my God, that's like once a month.
Ew, you dirty ass people. Gross.
That's crazy.
What do you guys think?
I can't do that.
Disgusting.
I have all white sheets too. Like everything is white, so literally it has to be crispy clean, because otherwise, like you could lay down.
My bed smells good.
Yeah, I don't even. You can't even have outside clothes.
No, you can't have outside clothes on the bed.
You cannot have outside clothes on my bed. The only place you can put your ass on my out is like literally in like the public area, which is like my sofa or like the dining room table, things like that. But in my bedroom, no outside clothes at all.
No clothes, period.
No outside clothes. Like, do not come in my bedroom with outside clothes. If I need to take a
nap, I'm taking a nap and I'm laying down. But I can respect that if that was your rules, if that's like your rules of your house.
Kaden's just gonna get naked and lay down. Then he's gonna be like, all right.
If I take a nap, I have to take my clothes off.
If I was at Jenny's house and it was like, take a nap, you gotta get damn near naked to take a nap, and I'm like,
Wait, you wear outside clothes in your bed?
Yeah. I don't care.
Oh my goodness. What?
I don't do that. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Imagine you was sitting at the club and you sitting down.
I can't.
People
see,
step
also,
on
like,
that
we're in New York, too.
Sweat.
New York is gritty, grimy. Like, the second you step outside.
See, now, if I'm getting dressed at home and I haven't gone anywhere, that's different. But if I've gone out and come back,
it just doesn't register for me. Anything that I wear leaving the house, even if it's clean, I don't even sit on my bed.
Let's say you went let's say you went to Charge A and you was out getting your stuff and you got home and you was like, man, that was a long trip. I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. So you take off your clothes and you get in the bed and take a nap.
I put on a t-shirt. I put on my little comfy shorts. And I'm laying right in the bed.
Yeah,
or I lay on the couch.
I take everything off. Even in my bed, I don't really wear clothes like in my bed ever. So
yeah, me either.
Just not having much. Clothes in my bed is crazy. But if I'm coming back from Target, I will, and I just wanted like a 15, then I'll go to my couch.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
I'll go to my bean bag.
That makes sense.
What goes down on your beanbag, Rhea?
It's just, it has like this. It just feels better when you know nothing has been in your bed.
Stays on the beanbag. Hey, real quick. I don't know if anyone's been seeing these headlines about Black Lives Matter being exposed.
Yeah, I see.
Yes, I have seen.
Is it Patrisse Cullors? Is that how you pronounce her last name?
I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but I'm sure that's right.
Well, she's the Black Lives Matter founder. And apparently the current mansion that's been in question is a $6 million mansion, one of several $1 million mansions that she's purchased. And boy, oh boy, is she being exposed. Candace Owens says that they've got something juicy coming out supposedly at some point this month. I don't know if anyone's heard about it, but the claims that Patrisse was making about Candace being aggressive and harassing her outside of her home when
Candace
she played
Owens
back that
trick.
video. That was crazy.
I'm gonna need y'all to get a better representative than Candace Owens. Candace Owens she done went too far on her political stuff on the other side of that for her to even be like, that's like having the KKK defend a black guy. It don't make no sense. Of course she gonna have that with Black Lives Matter, but Black Lives Matter is messed up, no doubt about that. To be spending all that money. That they could be spending on justice reform, they could be spending on getting people out of jail for bail. Like, all that stuff is still going on. It's not in the news, but it's still going on.
I don't understand why they need a $6 million LA mansion or something.
A couple of them.
Multiple ones.
Like Black Lives Matters, yes. The movement, what it stands for, 100%. Believe 100%. It, rock it, everybody. We need to be on that wave. Other than that, the behind the scenes, I have been hearing like a lot of people had jumped on that wave for the money, for the backing of it, for the nonprofit, whatever you want to call it, so they can profit. So
and they abused it. I think it made over $60 million or something like that. But what's heartbreaking to me is that when you have people that take advantage of situations like that, it really hurts nonprofits that are legit because people stop believing the sincerity in the charity and what they're actually doing with the money, which is horrible. Because you're tainting an industry that relies on these funds to actually provide aid, not a luxury lifestyle.
Think about how much money that they were getting to where they thought it was okay to spend millions of dollars on houses. You know what I mean? Like, they were getting that type of money poured into that foundation. And it just shows you how much money's actually out there, how much people can do if we just had somebody to funnel it and channel it into the right places, you know, because that's sad. Like, I get it. You got to live. And, you know, if you got your one little house, okay, cool. But then when you find out that it's multiple houses and things like that, that's just really sad. Because there's somebody that really needs that money. And there's people giving out their last hard-earned dollars to be able to help somebody else, you know, for help and justice and stuff like that. And there you go, taking advantage of it. I don't respect that.
It's crazy. Yeah, me either. Before we head out today, a couple things. Are any of you guys hip to the crypto space that can maybe help provide some insights to this big crypto drop everyone's been talking about? I'm not as knowledgeable in this space as I'd like to be. So I thought maybe one of you guys could help fill us in on, you know, what this whole crypto drop thing is that everyone's talking about. It's like everybody's freaking out.
How much did it drop? What's the numbers right now?
I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I thought maybe one of you guys might know about it. I don't know nothing about crypto.
But crypto, listen, crypto, just like the NFTs, it's all kind of why it's moving around and stuff. It's because it's like a non-tangible type of thing. It's like we talk about it, but we don't know what the hell it is. You understand? So it's kind of like if you're popular and you know what it is and you say this and that, like that's what it is. Like what is urethrium? I'm buying urethrium. What's urethrium? Somebody tell me what it is.
It sounds like something you learn about in chemistry. I don't know.
Exactly, like Ethereum. Actually, that's what it's called, Ethereum. I even said the wrong word. Why am I buying Ethereum? What is that? Is
I
it
thought there was a new
metal?
one.
Is it a plant?
I just figured it was a new one that was out. So
I just know I'm throwing money all into this one thing, so I don't even know who we should ask here.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe one of you guys might be able to fill us in. Okay.
It's just like a casino. You know, when everybody wins, they get online and they tell you, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, and you need to go to this casino all the time. But when they lose, they ain't posting them pictures. They went in the casino and got tagged. They ain't showing you them days, but they show you them days where they hit that little slot, and it's like, oh, yeah, baby, give me my money. They put that all on social media. So
Right.
Same thing with crypto.
Oh, damn, it did drop. It was in like 64,000. It's to 30,000 right now.
Ooh.
People lost 50% of their money. That's not good.
Yeah,
but Ethereum is up, so make sure you buy some of that.
They said OBJ took some of his money from the Grams thing. He took it in one of the cryptos. And now it's taking a big old tank to where he basically worked for free last year. You know, so...
Literally, like,
he got a ring,
why
though,
would you do that?
Shout out to OBJ.
Sounded cool, but it's a bad idea. No,
yeah, no.
Did like, hey, one of my bonuses could be in that, but not my actual salary.
Yeah.
Like, one of the people started paying me like that. I work for this one company doing live streams, and they were like, "Hey, could we pay you in coins?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Is it real? Does my rent take Coinbase?" Like, no.
But a lot of places are starting to take it now.
They're having,
the credit. They're having the credit cards. Gucci
yes.
was.
But you actually have to be in. If you do it that way, you have to be in the system. A lot of the companies, like say you're starting your own Bitcoin and things like that, they're not on the same level, platform, and playing field yet. Like they haven't gone public like that. They're a private company. So like if you're private, that's just you and your fake money. That's like, hey, I got Monopoly money over here. Can I pay rent with Monopoly money? It's real over here. Like
someday I'm gonna get it real, and it's gonna be worth a lot of money.
Exactly. So until I can actually do exchanges and stuff with it, people be smart. Don't put your money in it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
And if you do it, and I hope you hit big, congratulations. But it's rare.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me hold some.
Well, on that note, you got anything for us today?
Oh, girl. Okay, 2 things, 3 things before we leave. Everybody, let's keep it real. We saw Jessie Williams, y'all. We saw Jessie Williams slanging that thing.
I was like,
Rhea
slanging that thing.
If y'all ain't been listening to the show, Rhea been right like 5 shows in a row. So come on with it. Come on with it.
Here we go.
Come on.
Keeping it real, Jessie Williams, just to talk to y'all. He said it's not a big deal. It's a body. I'm naked. I'm nude. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it was all over Twitter. It was going crazy. Jessie Williams was playing. He's on Broadway. He's playing in a film. He's actually playing a gay baseball player that comes out, and you know what I'm saying? And in the film, he has a nude scene where he's just slanging his thing. So if you haven't seen it, it's good. It's good. It's just a body, but a lot of people.
But they're mad though that someone took a picture because they weren't supposed to have their phones, right?
Well, it was video.
Either at the Dave Chappelle show, you're not allowed to have your phones. They take your stuff, but somebody was filming the whole situation. So kudos and shout out to you. You are the real MVP. And then, you know, we back on our little Kim Kanye. We can't get away from them because they're just out here all the time. So I don't know if you guys saw the new thing that Kim's having panic attacks and breaking down because her stylist, Kanye, is not there anymore. And it's hard for her. He said he showed her and sent her a picture supposedly saying she looked like Marge Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
When she was at one of her awards or acceptance speeches or the Met Gala or one of these things just recently. So he literally sent her saying, this is what you look like. And his situation, he's thriving over there, living his life. The new girl got a tattoo, yay, on her arm.
Oh,
you know
she did, yes.
Yeah, if it doesn't work out, she could put yay, yay, yay. You know what I'm saying? For Burna Boy.
So wait, what happened to Julia
yay,
Fox?
yay, yay.
That's her name, right? Julia Fox, the eyeshadow girl?
No, that's old girl. We on Channing
I know, but
Jones,
so remember she was like, so she's gone, right? I wonder what she has to say about all this now because she was talking way too much.
Good question.
Too early.
Yeah.
She was
saying she was a fan. She said it happened too fast for her. She has a child. Nobody knew that. I didn't even know she had a child. I'm like, she has a child? She has a child. So traveling, trying to go places, you know, and stage some of the scenes and stuff that they do. It was a lot. So, yeah, she was saying she was having trouble keeping up because I remember reading on that. Yeah, it was crazy. Wow. But she's out of the picture. The new girl's there. The one that looks just like Kim. And if you guys haven't seen it, the craziest thing is Amber Rose, I just watched a thing. She came out talking about how Kanye has this addictive abusive situation that he goes through every time he has a breakup with somebody. So she was saying that she got slut shamed. She got all this crazy stuff said about her during the whole situation when she was breaking up with Kanye. Meanwhile, Kanye was the one literally saying, I need 30 showers after dealing with her, blah, 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 just throwing her under the bus. But he was the one that brought her in the industry, dressed her. That was his muse, you know? So it's crazy. He just kind of goes through these girls.
I love Amber Rose.
When, you know what I'm saying? I did too. I thought they were cute.
She was so fine.
I thought they were super cute together. Fine. Yeah.
Wow, that's
there's
crazy.
A whole special. If you see it, watch the Amber Rose special, and it talks about how she got in the industry and how it's on some weird channel or something. I saw it. I was actually
some weird channel.
Stories. Yeah, like Snapchat. I didn't even know has stories. I haven't been on Snapchat in so long, and like I was pressing something, and this whole thing came up, and it was like a 5-minute mini documentary. I was like, what am I watching?
Wow.
Rhea is so New York. I love it. She's so New York. I love it.
Oh, before I go with my good New York jokes, here we go. Because Abbie, you know, you failed us with your good sense of humor today. Okay, hold on. An old man, right? This old man sees 50 Cent knitting a sweater, and he goes, "Gee, you knit?" You get it?
Wow. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Abbie Knights Show.
Wake your ass up. It's time for the Abbie Knights Morning Show, the best show in the city.